Assalamu alaikum. Let me ask you something deeply uncomfortable, but deeply honest. How many times have we recited the Qur'an and felt nothing? The lips moved, the sound was beautiful, the reward was hoped for, but the heart stayed untouched. No shift, no trembling, no change after the prayer was over. If that question stings a little, stay with me, because Imam al-Ghazali warned us about this exact danger centuries ago, and what he said is more relevant now than ever. Imam al-Ghazali explained that the Qur'an does not fail to guide people. People fail to meet the Qur'an. And the one missing thing that turns recitation into empty sound is presence of the heart. Not pronunciation, not melody, not how many pages you finish. Presence, awareness, conscious attention, a heart that is actually there. He said a tongue can recite while the heart is wandering through the market, replaying arguments, planning money, scrolling imaginary thoughts. When that happens, the Qur'an is not entering you, you are passing over it. And this is the tragedy most believers never notice, because outwardly everything looks correct. Think about this. If a king sent you a personal letter, would you skim it while thinking about food? Would you rush through it just to say you finished reading? Of course not. Yet the words of the Creator of Kings are often treated with less seriousness than a notification on a phone. Imam al-Ghazali said the purpose of recitation is not sound, it is impact. The Qur'an was revealed to be understood, felt, and obeyed. If recitation does not soften your ego, slow your anger, humble your pride, or make sin feel heavier, then something essential is missing. Not from the Qur'an, from us. Here is where it gets uncomfortable. Many people use recitation as a shield instead of a mirror. They recite to feel religious, not to be transformed. They recite to earn reward, but not to confront themselves. The Qur'an then becomes background noise to a life that remains unchanged. Imam al-Ghazali called this a subtle deception because the person thinks they are drawing closer to God, while in reality, they are keeping the Qur'an at a safe distance from their heart. Presence of the heart means you know who is speaking to you while you recite. It means when you read a warning, you pause and ask, is this about me? When you read mercy, you feel hope instead of entitlement. When you read commands, you feel responsibility, not annoyance. Even one verse recited like this outweighs pages recited absent-mindedly. Imam al-Ghazali said the heart is like soil. If it is hardened by constant distraction, love of status, and attachment to sin, the words will land but never grow. That is why some people recite for decades yet remain unchanged, while another person hears a single verse and their life turns around. The difference is not intelligence, it is openness. And here's the part that should make us pause. He warned that habitual careless recitation can actually numb the heart. When sacred words are repeated without attention, the soul slowly loses its sensitivity. The Qur'an becomes familiar, and familiarity without reverence leads to distance. This is why some people feel more emotion listening to a motivational speech than to the Book of God, not because the speech is stronger, but because the heart is more awake during it. So what do? Imam al-Ghazali did not say stop reciting. He said slow down, even painfully slow if needed. Recite as if each verse is being revealed to you personally. Remove distractions. Do not rush to finish a portion. Ask yourself before you begin, why am I reciting right now? If the answer is a habit alone, pause until intention is alive again. This is not about perfection. Presence comes and goes. Even the greatest struggled with it. But the difference is they noticed when the heart left and they brought it back. They refused to let the Qur'an become routine. The Qur'an is not meant to pass through you like air. It is meant to settle, disturb, heal, and reshape you. Imam al-Ghazali reminded us that recitation without presence is like medicine swallowed without digestion. The cure exists, but the body never absorbs it. So next time you open the Qur'an, do not ask how much will I read. Ask, will my heart be there when I do? Because without that one thing, the most beautiful recitation can remain just sound, and with it, even a single verse can change the direction of your life. Stay with the Qur'an. But more importantly, let your heart stay with it.